Hello, it is that time again where we're off to somewhere exciting. This time we are going to Spain. We have been before, we went last year and stayed with our friend Liam and Anna, and we're doing the same again this year. So nice, easy, cheap holiday away, and it's our first of the year as well, so we desperately need some sun. So of course, like always, you're going to be coming with us, and I never film packing because I get very stressed and Kyle gets very annoyed with me. So we've already packed and we're just waiting for our Uber to the airport now. Let's go get some sun. We're at the airport now. Don't forget to fill up at the free water refills. Hello, good morning. So it's the afternoon here in Spain now, the following day, because we didn't get in until about 3 in the morning. So we slept in quite late and woke up about 11:30. It is very hot here, but I am not surprised because we were used to like 14-degree weather in the UK. So this acclimatising to this is going to be a bit, so it's a bit sweaty. My hair's already like frizzing up. So while we're in Spain, we're going to be staying with our friends Liam and Anna, and we're currently staying in Anna's mum's house, so there's plenty of room for us. So this is going to be our base for the next week. Anna's mum is the loveliest person on this earth, so we're really happy to be staying with her again. And it also makes everything cheaper. We've not had to pay for accommodation, which is great. We've just had to pay for the flights. So the plan for this trip is mainly to relax, but also we want to go and explore a little bit more of Spain. We came last year and we did a lot of activities last year. We went to the water park, we went hiking through like waterfalls and through rivers. We did some kayaking in the sea, and we did exploring of like all the different towns and stuff around near Málaga. And yeah, so we plan on doing more of that this year, but the best part is I have got my drone this year, so I got that for my birthday, which I'm really excited to test out. I've got the DJI Mini 4 Pro and I've not flown it yet, so that should be interesting. It's really hard to like check all the restrictions and the guidelines around drone flying in Europe, especially with a lot of the websites being in Spanish, but luckily Anna's going to help me with that and make sure that I can fly legally in this country. And then I've also got drone insurance as well, so I'm hoping to get some amazing shots and make it worth all the hassle. It is currently 2:35 p.m. We're just making some lunch, or dinner as they call it in Spain, and then we're just going to have a beach day today because we're pretty knackered from all the travelling yesterday. And then we're going to plan what we're going to do for the rest of the week. So I'll take you with us when we go to the beach so you can see around Torre del Mar, which is the town that we're staying in. It's about 30 minutes drive away from Málaga, and it's a really nice quiet town. It's not that touristy. It's got a nice beach and it's got a lovely town as well. So we'll take you around there, show you around as a local, and yeah, and then we'll let you know what we're going to be planning for the rest of the week later on. But first I need to sort sort all this out, and I've got my swimming costume underneath my dress and I'm feeling a bit warm and sticky, so I'm gonna have lunch, sort myself out, and then we're gonna head to the beach. Just done my hair. It's absolutely too hot to have your hair down in this country. So, and especially because I've got really long dark hair. And then I've got my little dress on that's got hidden shorts in to stop. They drink nasty hair like it's going out of fashion. Let's go outside and see what the boys are doing. So this is the gorgeous garden. The lovely pool.
Encarna, ¿tú no vas a comer nada?
Yo no.
Aquí hay.
No, pues no me da tiempo.
Ya, es muy tarde.
And I've got my fake chicken.
Por eso.
We're off to the beach. Come on, Kyle. So it's currently 8:30 now, so we're about to go out for food, and then we're probably going to walk around the beach and the promenade, and they have little markets as well that we're going to mooch around. So this is the fit. And I've got a little bag that Anna let me borrow because I forgot mine. Good morning, it is 10 AM and we're in Malaga today. We're going to go see the Alcazaba and just walk around some of the shops and explore Malaga a little bit. We've already been, we came last year and we did the Picasso Museum and a few other bits. So we saw quite a lot last year, and the cathedral as well. So we're just going to get around all the other little bits that we didn't end up doing. It's just me, Kyle and Liam this morning. Anna's in work, but she'll be finishing around 3 o'clock and then she'll be joining us. And I think we're going to go kayaking in the afternoon. We're just going to go walk around and explore a bit of the architecture like the tourists we are. Now we're entering the Alcazaba, and then you've got all the ruins down here as well. I've just taken some photos of this girl that was travelling solo and she was so happy. So this is your reminder, if someone's travelling solo, do them a favour, take all the photos for them at all the angles and they'll be really grateful. So we've just walked around the Alcazaba and now we're going to just walk through Malaga. We're going to find somewhere to have a drink and then we're going to go to this gaming museum that the boys have seen. Liam's been before, says it's really good, and obviously boys will be boys. So we're going to go there and I think we're going to go back to Anna's house to pick her up and then we're going to come back to Nerja and then we're going to go kayaking. it's really busy because it's July and everyone's on the summer holidays. So I recommend if you do end up coming to Malaga, just come in a few of the quieter months, probably around April, May, and then towards the end of the season as well. But apart from that, it's just really, really sweaty. So we've arrived to the gaming museum. Oh, Kyle, they do Pokemon cards. What happens in here?
This road is really cool.
A new way of transforming the world. A portal that allows us to explore.
We still have our PlayStation 1 at home. I think it works.
It does. PC.
Does it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got a PC.
What's that?
There we go.
I think this was one of the first Macs, the Mac computer. 64 kilobyte of storage. I could never. I think we also have one of these ones at home as well. Kyle's dad has kept his old one. And I think we might have Pac-Man, which is really cool. We're just letting them do their thing. Unsurprisingly, Tomb Raider is probably one of my favourite games ever. This is really cool. The evolution. Are you buying anything? Pokemon cards? Perhaps? Just for context, Kyle collects Pokemon cards, so and he always gets all the shiny ones and they're worth loads of money, so that's why he collects them. We've just found this cool market and even Liam's not been here before, so we're just having a mooch around. All the fresh produce. Not for me, the meat. Nuts, maybe. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can try and eat here one night. We're driving back home now. These are the little green parrots in the town. They're an invasive species, but they are very cute. Hello! Oh gosh, it's so bright out here. Oh, there you are, hello. We're going to go to the beach now in Nerja. It's about 5 o'clock and I've just packed all of our stuff. So I've got the new Joby underwater housing for my phone that I want to test out, so we're going to do a little bit of snorkeling in Nerja. And we've also got all of our like snorkeling gear, the towels, you name it. So we always take so many bags everywhere with us and Kyle hates me for it, but I need to get the content for you guys and I'm sure you'll appreciate it. Well, you better do. I hope you do. I spend a lot of money on this. Just waiting for the boys as usual. And then we're off to Nerja. Slight change of plan. We've stopped off at a town called Maro, which is near Nerja. It's just a small town, part of Nerja. And we're going to go explore the beach there and potentially fly the drone. So let's see where we can actually fly it from. Apparently it's a steep walk. Would you hear those cicadas? It's about a 10-minute walk down the hill, so I thought I'd tell you a bit more about why we're here, what we did last time, what we plan to do this time. So Liam is Kyle's friend that he met in primary school back in the UK in Manchester, and then when I think it was about 5 years ago, Liam decided he wanted to do football, and he'd been doing that for a while in the UK, and then he moved over to Spain to play for Málaga City, I think, and then he now does football coaching, and he's lived here for about 5 years now. And then he quickly met his girlfriend Anna, who you'll see in the videos, and yeah, so they're together now, been together for near enough as long as Liam's been in Spain, and Kyle has always kept in touch with Liam, and last year was the first year that we came to come visit him. We did loads last time. We went canyoning through a stream that led us to a few of the waterfalls. I forgot the name, so I will put it somewhere here. What else did we do? We explored Málaga, did some shopping. We also did some kayaking in Nerja last time and visited all the beaches around Nerja. And we just did a lot of walking and exploring all the little towns. Oh, we went to Frigliana as well, which is absolutely beautiful. I definitely recommend going there as well. And then yeah, so we're just doing everything else that we couldn't do last time because we've only been here a week, and we were here for a week last time. So just trying to cram in as much as we can, basically. There's loads to do around Málaga. Everyone thinks that it's like a party city, and I had that assumption before I visited here. But to be fair, I've not really seen that many people that are like partying on stag do's. So I don't know if it's a stereotype or not. But I definitely recommend, if you're wanting to come to Spain, you're wanting to go to the southern part of Spain, there is so much to do around Málaga. So at the end of the video, I'll make sure I'll link everything. I will put a full itinerary together, and you can check out all the places that we've been to. So we were going to kayak before, but we were debating on if it was worth the price or not. But the conditions today are really calm, and we've just seen that you can hire kayaks from down there. So we're going to go have a look round. So I've brought my dry bag as well, so we can keep everything dry if we want to go kayaking. Because we've brought the drone, and we're potentially thinking here would be a great place to take off later, but the sun's a bit too high. We're going to wait for golden hour, I think. We're finally here, Playa de Mar. Time to test out the new baby that I bought. This is the DJI Mini 4 Pro. So I don't trust myself with flying it yet, so Kyle is Kyle's flying it. Go on, take off, pilot. Good morning, we are in Ronda today. We're going to be exploring the town. There's a few different places that we want to get into that Liam's done before. There's also a really beautiful valley where there's this really big bridge that we wanted to fly the drone down today. So hopefully it's not too windy and we'll show you how amazing this city is. So this is the main high street. I think we're walking through here before we get to the lookout point where we want to fly the drone. The drop's making my legs go a bit funny, guys. Bless you. The famous bridge is just behind that rock, so that's where we're going to go now, and then we're going to go all the way down there to actually see through the bridge. That's the viewpoint, and then we're hopefully going to take our drone through there as well. The poor horsey in 34-degree heat. Do us a favour, guys, don't ride stuff like this, don't support the tourism like this, it's not fair on the animals. And this is the bull ring as well, which again we're not going to go into because we don't support that. We're going to go down this side street now. And now it's climbing back up. Oh, I'm really bad at this. We're now going to the Banos Arabes, which is the Arab baths, which are basically like Roman baths, but they were built by the Arabs when they stayed here. So these are the Arab baths, and we're just about to go watch the English version of the history video because it plays in Spanish first, then English, so we're rushing to do that first, then we're going to look around a little bit. that cat just eaten a lizard? Oh no, he's eating it. Oh no! What did we just witness? He's just gonna go and eat that now. Look at him. Hello, enjoy your dinner. Goodness me. The horses. Oh, I hope that one's not dead. That one. I hope that one's not dead. It's too hot. So they had buckets come up and down through this big hole which transported the water to the aqueduct, and then from there it filled the baths with the water, and that was the stream that they got the water from, the bridge down there. And then this was the old entrance to the city, and all the holes in there, that's when they used to shoot trespassers through and defend the city. Next stop is this old house which belonged to one of the kings. So these are the gardens of King Maro. They're looking for fish. There's also some peacocks in the garden as well. They were just squawking a minute ago. The male peacocks come to say hi. And that's the female over there. And then there's another one over there just having a sun bath. The mine's this way. I thought it'd be bigger, but it's still a really nice house, can't complain. So this is, well, I'm not sure what's up there, but this is the entrance to the mine. I'm gonna go down there. I don't know why I do this to myself. It's alright going down, well, apart from on your knees, but then obviously you have to come back up, which is really annoying. So the slaves apparently used to come up and down these stairs with water, which would have been obviously really tiring. And then this spot here is where they used to rest on the way up and down. And then when they were really tired, they used to scratch crosses into the wall. There's one of them there. And then there's quite a few in that wall as well. And this is the bottom where the slaves used to get their water from to take all the way back up. Oh, what's through here? Oh wow. So I'm presuming that's where they used to get the water from as well. So this used to be the treasure room, and apparently the king was rumoured to have hidden treasure somewhere, and that's why that's all dug up there. It's still not been found, so they don't actually know if there was treasure or not. And then I think these rooms here were like an armoury, because they used to fire arrows at the enemies through these windows. Hello.
Like, with the way that the room's like arched, when you speak into the corner, you can hear it on the opposite side of the room, like someone's... It sounds like an inner monologue, it's weird, it's strange.
Let's try it.
Okay, speak now.
That's weird. Were you whispering that?
Yeah.
That's really weird.
You hear that?
Yeah. Could you hear that then?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
It bounces across the room, kind of strange. Like, it's weird the way that the thing's built.
That's really weird.
I remember whispering something in that corner, and Anna stood in the middle, and she didn't hear probably what I said, and that person over there heard it like perfect.
That's so weird.
Try it.
It sounded like you were just talking normally.
I stand in the middle, and you...
Okay. Wow, that's weird. Carrots.
You hear that loud?
Did you?
I barely heard it.
Oh, did you?
I barely heard it.
I have no idea what spider species that is, but that's creepy. And now for tapas in the wonderful aircon, because it's absolutely boiling outside. Vegan tapas, yes please. I always forget to film the food because I end up eating it like straight away, but I've got patatas bravas with tomato, some sauteed vegetables which are really nice, and then Liam's just had oxtail. And then Kyle has got patatas bravas with some fancy sauce on it. Are they good? We're walking back to the car now and it's about 34 degrees. I am struggling. For the rest of the day we're just going to be chilling by the pool and potentially go to the shopping centre just to look around for something to do. We've done a lot of walking today and there's been a lot of steps, so we're all really tired. Morning, today is Friday. We didn't do much after we got back from Ronda yesterday because we were so tired, so we just chilled at the house and then we went mooching around the shopping centre that's here. And then afterwards we made homemade pizzas at Liam and Anna's house, which was really nice, and then we just chilled in the pool and stuff and got an early night. And then today we're just going to have a chill day as well because we've done quite a lot in the first few days that we've been here. So the plan was to potentially go diving in the morning this morning, but we're just too tired and I've not booked it yet. So today we're walking to go get some breakfast churros, and then the rest of the day we're going to spend by the pool. And at the time that I'm filming this video, the Euros is still on and it's Spain versus Germany tonight, and obviously we're in Spain, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to one of the bars later tonight and watch the Spain versus Germany game, which should be quite interesting. And then we'll get all the atmosphere while we're here as well, with all the Spanish people going absolutely crazy. So we'll film that later, but we're not doing much today. I'll just film a little bit of what we end up doing around the pool. But first, churros. Gracias. Vagina's. What's that again?
Colacao.
Colacao. I've not introduced you to their cats yet. They've got 3 cats. And this one's the oldest. She's called Mia. She's having a siesta. Say hi, Mia. And this little girl is Pinchy, named after Pinchitos. They originally thought that when they picked up the kittens that she was a boy, so they called him at the time Pinchito. But now she's Pinchita, and they just call her Pinchy. And she's a bit scared of me. And this is Sassy, which she gets her name because she is definitely sassy. So all 3 of the kittens were strays, and Liam and Anna found them on the streets and they were feeding them for months, and then they decided to bring them home. So they were all strays and now they've got loving homes. They're trying to get to 30. We're off to go watch Spain versus Germany. Kyle, who's going to win?
Spain.
We reckon Spain, but that's only because we're in Spain. No, it's not. We hope Spain wins. morning, today is Saturday and we are going to go to the water park today. It's called Aqualand, which is about 45 minutes to an hour away from here. Obviously I can't film while I'm there, but we'll be leaving there around 5 o'clock and getting back here for around 6 o'clock Spanish time, so 5 o'clock UK time, to watch England on their match today. So hopefully they will win. So that big one over there is called the Kamikaze, which Liam and Kyle went on last time. No chance for me, too high for me. I went on that blue one, but even then that was a bit too much for me. We're here now, so see you later.
6.5 hours later.
We're done for the day. Look at my baby hairs after I get wet. This is why I like to French pop my hair and I can't do it. So we're all just packing up now to go. Did you have fun?
That was awesome.
We got burnt as well, like my shoulders a bit. Don't know if you can see it. We're a bit burnt, but the sun cream rubs off, doesn't it? So we went on. We have like these fast pass things because it's well worth money. It's an extra like 16 euros, and you can get on everything like really quick. And everyone's been queuing for like an hour per ride otherwise. So it's really worth the money. So if you ever come here, definitely get the fast pass. Good morning again. It's about 10:30. We were going to go on a boat trip today, but the wind is really strong to the west. We were going to meet our friend Irene, who we met on our Greek internship, and she runs boat tours to go see whales and dolphins. Yeah, so unfortunately we can't do that today because it's too windy. So instead we're going to Málaga centre, and there's a big shopping centre there. It's kind of like where we live in Manchester. It's called Cheshire Oaks. There's a big shopping centre there, so we're just going to go mooch around there. We're not really doing much shopping, it's just something to do because it's really hot at the moment. It's like 36 degrees in the day. And then I think, I'm not sure what is planned for the rest of the day, but we'll see, shall we? This is the food hall. We normally get a burrito when we come here because they are literally the best burritos on the planet. So I think that's where we're going to go to now. Do you enjoy your burrito? Is it a good burrito?
You caught me at a very vulnerable time.
We almost completely forgot. Kyle and I celebrate our 10-year anniversary today, so we went out to Malaga before and just moseyed around some of the shops. Liam and Anna bought some stuff, but now we've just got ready and we're going to go out for a meal, just the two of us, in Torre del Mar. Good morning, it's the last day of our holiday in Spain today and we're going diving this morning. So we are at Black Frog Divers in Churros. So they're just getting our stuff ready now and we're going to do 2 dives this morning. We're ready to go. So we just brought all the dive gear down now and we're going to suit up and then we're just going to go off the beach. I've never actually done a dive straight from the beach before, it's always been off a boat, so this should be fun. We're just geared up, we've got our BCDs and our tanks ready to go, and we've just put our wetsuits on now. It's bloody boiling. I hate putting the thick ones on. Kyle's got it on already. It's too hot. You ready to go? And that's why I don't put it on straight away. You also can't go diving in your glasses.
I can't see the lights.
We've got prescription masks. Well, I've got contacts, but I'm not supposed to die with contacts. We're about to go, but I wanted to show you, this is the custom mounts that I have for my torch. A few people on YouTube asked me how to fix that, so I'll do a separate video on how to actually attach it and the bits that you need. But this is my custom little setup because I'm cheap and I don't want to buy a full strobe lighting setup, and it does pretty well, to be fair. Two dives done. We went right over there near that red boat. I lost my breath. Oh, this is why I prefer to jump off a boat rather than walk off a beach. Can you take this, please?
Oh, yeah, sure, sorry.
Get my case. I saw there's a few octopus, loads of nude banks, and there was a crab that had camouflage all over it, so I thought it was a rock, and he was pointing at it. I was like, what is it? And then it started moving. I don't know if it would look good on the video, but 52 dives. Look at that. Jesus Christ. I've obviously not had a shower yet since I've not even rinsed all the salt out of my hair since we went diving. But we're just going to be chilling in the pool for the rest of the day, and then we're going to go out for a meal for our last night. But I just wanted to mention, the whole time I've been here, I have not smelt of sweat the entire time, and it's because I've just been trying out this Make Waves deodorant. I've got the antiperspirant one, and the case is really cute as well, but oh my god, it's literally the best thing I've ever tried. Like, I've tried obviously all the different deodorants, then I went to eco-friendly, plastic-free, natural ones. I've used Wild before. I've been using Wild for years, and I really liked theirs, but I still like smell after like a few hours. I'm just sweaty. But I tried this because my friend Jess wanted to try it as well. So we were like, oh, go on then, give me your refer a friend discount. Literally the best thing. So if you sweat a lot, if you also smell, if you're just a girl and you just, you know, get really sweaty, try this. It's the best thing. I will put a link in the description so you can try them out. They're a small UK business. Amazing, ethical brand. I highly recommend. It's our last night. We're looking for somewhere to eat. They said that we're leaving.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You're always sad when you're leaving holiday, aren't you?
It's just a lot warmer here.
Yeah.
And it's raining when we get home.
Yeah.
It's a bit depressing. Are you happy with your steak, Kyle?
Oh, yeah. Yes,
Liam's got the ribs. And Anna's got the biggest lasagna I've ever seen in my life. We're going home today. Really sad. So it's about 9:30 now. I'm all packed. Kyle's still in bed. The typical scenario. So I'm just in the garden, kind of like just enjoying the blue sky without a cloud in the sky, because when we get back to Manchester it's supposed to be raining. So I'm just chilling in the garden with the cats, and I've got some hummus and cucumber for breakfast. So cheers to a great Spanish holiday. Bye, Pinchy.
You too.